Hello viewers of SSTV Uganda, we are privileged to be before you once again. We are with our program, The Celebrated Scouts. Thank you for liking, sharing and commenting on our posts. Really appreciate. Greetings all the scouts all over the world. Yes, SSTV Uganda, we are building a scout mentality. We would like scouts to act like scouts and would like the young generation to act and think, relate with one another like scouts, following the scout law and then the principles of scouting. Before us, we have our visitor, Madam Margaret Kaizi. We are so privileged to be with her. She's going to share with us her life story concerning scouting. We'd like to know who's Madam Margaret Kaizi, where was she born, who are the parents, how did she join scouting. So keep watching. We are going to be sharing with you other celebrated scouts. The scouts who have been doing their best all over the country of Uganda and the world at large. We shall be visiting them. They will be visiting the studios of SSTV Uganda to share their experiences in scouting. I'm your host, Engineer Claire Nachibirango. I'm a scout from Nansana Scouts Council. Yes, Madam Margaret, you're most welcome on SSTV.
Thank you, dear daughter, Madam Claire, Engineer. Nice to be here.
Thank you, Mama. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm okay.
Yes.
We're happy to host you.
I'm also happy to have you, to meet you here, to visit the studios of SSTV.
Thank you. SSTV is having a relationship with the Scouts of Nansana Scouts Council, and we are on our camping ground here in Nansana. That's where we are right now. We are here at the camping grounds of Nansana Scouts. If you need where to camp, you need good cottages, you need where to bring your children for outing, we are here for you. We are building a scout mentality with the adventurous creatures that we have. Yes, Madam Margaret. Who is Madam Margaret?
Okay, thank you, Nyabo. Madam Margaret is, as you hear, Nakaiza Margaret Kaizi, a daughter of the late Francis Xavier Kaizi Servide. My mom is still alive. My dad is so rest in peace. My mom is still alive. Mama is Madame Benedict Nakubulwa Kaizi. She's of a clan. And for us, we are of a member clan. I'm a teacher by profession and a director of Cardinal Wamaland in Sigalira Junior School, Busonjo. It is a school from nursery to P7. Yeah, in scouting at least, I am the DC Chiboga district.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
district
a scout
commissioner.
leader.
I'm a scout leader. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be a scout. I'm not regretting why I'm a scout.
Wow. How long have you been a scout?
Good question. I became a scout in 2010. I was...
Very far like that, 2010.
It is just recent.
We are in 2023, those are 13 years.
13 years, but it is recent according to the age. Yeah. I was invited
You were invited?
By, okay, it's not invited, being invited is by, how is it called?
You were inspired?
Good.
Yeah.
I was inspired by the director, Mrs. Sempachisto Margaret of Chiwatle Parents Preparatory School.
You've said you were director of Cardinal Wamala?
Yes.
And your friend is the director of another school?
By then I was teaching in her school.
Oh.
And because I'm an Xaverian, we are almost having the same goals. We are doing charitable work like the scouts do. We also have that good turn in the Xaverian movement. It is under the Catholic Church. So for that lady was once a guide. When this scouting came in, the scouts from Nakawa division, that is Nakawa district, visited the school. They wanted to start scouting in the school. So she was like, she called the two teachers, male and me alone as a female teacher to join.
So you were lucky to join Scouting.
That is it. She called me and she told me, according to the way I see these people, it is like you are an Xaverian, but you can join and combine the two. And I told her, is it possible? Shall I be able, do I have time? And she said, yes, you can. I was once a guide, but now I am going to change and become a scout too.
So it's easier for someone who has been a guide as a variant to become a scout?
Yeah, it is very easy, very much easy. It has no problem, provided you feel like it.
So do you remain as a variant?
I remained an Xaverian, yes.
So you were a Xaverian scout?
Yes.
I know.
When I'm at Namgongo, I go as a
Xaverian.
Xaverian who is a soldier to Jesus. Then here I serve.
You were a soldier?
Yeah.
Salute.
Like this.
Hey, they said like this?
Yes, here with two.
With two?
That is Xaverian, yes.
I've learned. Viewers of SSTV, Xaverians, we salute you.
Yeah, we salute like that. But when standing, you stand up and salute your colleague, which is charity forever.
Hey, you also say charity like us.
Charity forever. Yes. Then, when she told me, I picked the interest, and we went for a course, BTC course. Then we got invested. So after being invested, we started working seriously. Even the school one day went for a good turn in Ichwatle there. We worked, it was a Saturday. So people called us and we were put even in the book, the newspaper, as the school was doing the good turn. That's when I started picking interest in becoming a scout. And by the way, the first uniform I got, she's the one who bought for the teachers.
Wow.
Yeah, the school bought uniforms for the teachers.
Thank you, our director.
Yeah, Madame Sempa Margaret.
Madame Sempa.
I really thank her because she's my model in many things. Like opening up a school, I admired her. Then I also got the idea, like now joining scouting. She's active, but not as very much active as she was due to COVID. Yeah, some people got off the track because of COVID. But I'm sure she'll come back.
In scouting, but in business she's working.
She's working.
We celebrate all the inspirational people out there who motivate others, who inspire others. Like Madame Sempa.
Yeah, Madame Sempa Margaret. I hope one day she will come here and visit the SST studio. And she tells us. Yeah.
We shall be glad.
That lady is an iron lady. Yeah, hardworking. Now, after joining, I remained with the idea and I remained with the torch. Yeah, every now and then I put in new batteries in the torch. I
keep scouting more.
I don't want it to diminish. And when I started the school I opened up a school in 2014. But in 2019, that's when I started scouting in my school. I have some scouts. There are many who are active, but they have not paid their membership yet, and they have not been invested yet. So I think we might invest about 100 or less.
Wow.
But yes.
Thank you for the spirit, for keeping the torch lighting for the community. Thank you for being a good learner from Madame Sempa. I've liked that. People who inspire others always yearn to see their inspirations kept going forward. She inspired you to become a scout, you're still a scout.
Yes.
She inspired you to start up a school, you started up a school. So you're on her level now, a director. It's very good. And why did you become a scout? Yes, she told you to, but why did you decide to agree with her inspiration?
When she told me that we are having the same goal, the scouts are having the same goal as the Xaverians. So I picked the interest because I feel it in me that I must at least help other people. I must serve my country and God. So I even helping myself. So I did not hesitate. There and then I accepted to become a scout till I got invested. We went for camps and we enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. And first and foremost, this one, so the Xaverians seeing me there, I don't think will not say, but I feel I am enjoying scouting more than
Before.
Xaverian. Yes.
You're enjoying scouting than the Xaverian
Yes.
life.
Xaverian life, okay, we are on religion, what, but this one we are
Scouting
free.
is adventure.
It's an
It's a
adventure,
game.
it is a game, it is fun. But if you scout, I mean, Xaverian also is fun for the Uxas, adult. Yes.
Wow. Keep being a scout and keep motivating others. How many people have you inspired to become scouts? If you can count, apart from the 100 students you have in your school,
Yes.
who are scouts?
At least I can say they're just about 5.
Oh, that's a good number. And those are 5 awards.
That is it. God is great.
Because inspiring one person, it's not easy. Then inspiring the second one. And then you're now fully filling up the 5 fingers that
Yes.
you use as scouts to sign.
That is.
Can you mention their names if possible?
They're all teachers.
Wow.
Teacher Bosco Abiti. I have teacher Gadi Musinguzi. I have teacher Rebecca Mwebaze. Teacher Joyce Bali. And teacher David Joram Sechewa.
Wow.
Yeah.
We thank you, our teachers, for accepting the inspiration from our mama, Madam Margaret Kaizi. Thank you very much. Yes. Where did you acquire your education from when you were studying as a young lady?
As a young lady. I
Yes.
started from St. Teresa Boate.
Boate here?
Yes.
You were the Kampala kids,
Yeah.
the Plandi kids.
Some people, we had a friend who used to call us street kids because
I
we were born in
know.
the town. That's what he's saying. So I studied there from nursery. We had it nursery for 1 year, and they used to call it P1B, not in nursery.
I wish I was in that P1 bit.
P1B, it was about 70 what? 72, 73 there. Then, because in P3, it was 1977 when I was in P3. So 78, I was taken to Gayaza. It's up to P7. When I finished there, I went to Our Lady Queen of Africa Senior Secondary School, Girls, Lubaga.
Those are all big schools.
From
I
there,
see why you're so strong
No.
and
From
intelligent.
From there, then, because by then I was so much sickly, I could not eat matoke. And in Lubaga, the sister, may her soul rest in peace, Sister Selma, she used to bring us matoke a lot from Masaka. So she decided to take me to Bwanda, St. Aloysius. That's where
So
I
you
got,
used to eat matoke.
eh,
And you were complaining about matoke and people are complaining about posho.
yeah, the stomach was not favoring me by
Oh,
then.
sorry.
Yeah, so she decided to take me to Bwanda, St. Aloysius. That's where I started my O-level from.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I went to Lutete Teachers College, Bamunanika, which is now a teachers college for this teaching in technical schools. It is no longer PTC. So from there, I joined the Christian University for a diploma and a degree in primary education.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Not at all.
You're an educated lady.
Yes.
In scouting, we have all professionals. Yes, and if you're there, you want to be a scout, please come and join us. This is a worldwide movement with intelligent people. Just like you see Madam Margaret Kaizi, a professional teacher and a scout.
Yeah, a teacher by profession. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of being a teacher and a scout.
Wow.
Yeah. And I put on like this. Usually I wear like this on Wednesdays and Fridays at school.
And today's Friday.
Yeah, and pupils admire, they want to be like me.
Wow.
So the school is planning to put uniforms. So one puts on, when she leaves the school, they'll be there for the school.
Oh.
Whoever joins can put it on.
A school scout uniform.
it.
Thank you very much for the spirit of scouting. What achievements have you got in scouting ever since 2010?
Okay, first and foremost, I have
That's what we call the awards, and we would like to celebrate with you those awards.
I have become a bit famous.
Famous?
Through scouting. You can find someone from Lira, and you, as you are moving in town, he calls you scout. Then you stop and you greet, even if you have not put on a uniform. Like I remember I found the Ibra, over the leader of Oxford, on Nasa Road there.
Oxford Scouts,
yeah.
Uganda, Mr. Ibrahim.
That is it.
I had to celebrate you.
I had not put on my uniform, but I had someone calling me Scout. And I turned like this. I went where he was. He greeted me and he told me, I'm a scout, but in this Oxford department. Then I said, nice to meet you. We greeted each other. He left. Up to now, we are in good touch. We are going to go friendly. There is that friendship. And another thing which I have gained is the friendship.
And that's part of the scout law.
Yes, that is, there is brotherhood and sisterhood. You lose someone, they contribute. You lose someone, you get encouraging messages. All, even if it is not happiness. Losing, but even if it is happiness, you can see people are sending you, like people are sending birthdays. Today is my birthday, and you see many people are chatting with others, celebrating the birthday. They are sending cakes in forms of pictures and whatever. So that is good, and I have liked it.
It's an achievement in scouting.
An achievement to me.
Being famous is not easy. It's one of the hardest tasks, and people are paying a lot of money to be known. And if you get a chance of being known just because of scouting, then you should bounce all the glory back to God.
Yeah, I thank God for that.
Any other achievement?
Another achievement I have got. Let me say respect.
Respect.
Yeah. And learning to respect ourselves. Because you fear to do something, what will they say? People know me as a scout. What will they say about the Uganda Scouts Association? That scouts behave like this. At our village, there is a drunkard man. But whenever he sees me, even if I have not put on a uniform, Scout, I know you lady, you a scout. You joke with that one, she will kick you. She's a soldier, she's a scout. So at least respect. You learn you get to be respected if you respect yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. Not traveled anywhere apart from here in Uganda.
The inner districts within.
That now let me say I have visited the SSTV stations.
Wow.
Station, that is very great. Because being
it's
here,
achievement.
It's an achievement. Yes. It is great to be here. Not all people that do come here, apart from a chosen few. So I thank God for being among the chosen few who have come to be celebrated here.
Yeah. We are celebrating your life because you're a mama. You're a good scout leader. You're an inspiration. And
I thank God for that.
You're doing what exactly a scout should do. A scout should be creative. A scout should be innovative. And she innovated a school, Cardinal Wamara, in Busunju. So the community of Busunju support our mama, Madam Margaret Kaizi. Bring your children to Cardinal Wamara. They will acquire the best education. And they acquire the best discipline, morals and characters. Because with good morals, everything moves on well with your children when they grow up, when they're in the community. And do you have some children of yours who are scouts?
No, I have only one boy.
Wow. One boy?
Yeah. He's the alpha and omega of my womb.
Glory to God that you have both in one.
Both in one, the alpha and omega.
It's a full set.
Yeah. But for him, he's a bit quiet. And he studied in those schools where there was no scouting. Maybe he did not pick the interest. Up now, he has grown up. I don't think because he saw me putting on the Xaverian movement uniform for so long. But he has never admired that. Even scouting, I don't say, but
and scouting is a spirit.
Yeah.
Those are whom we call the friends of scouting. The friends of scouting, we love you and we always like what you're doing, and we are waiting for you to become scouts just like us. You're missing out.
Let them not be friends only, but let them be friends as they join.
As they join.
Yeah.
Keep on the track. Keep shifting from the friendship zone to the real movement. Scouting is a game, an education game full of fun, laughter, and adventure. It's a movement which is non-political, non-governmental. It does not segregate any tribe, any religion. We are all one. We are brothers and sisters. We are still with our celebrated scout, Madam Margaret Kaizi, here at SSTV Uganda and at the Nasana Scouts Camping Ground here in Nasana. And we are still discussing with her. How many challenges have you so far faced in the process of being a scout leader?
The challenges are many, but some are solvable. Like, first and foremost, very many parents would like their children to join, but they are crying of money. They say they don't have money to buy.
Does joining scouting require you to have money?
Like uniforms,
uniform.
They say, and they don't know that you buy it once and for all. They fear that when you talk about camping, they fear transporting their children. Others, as you know, they see more than the digital, whatever.
The digital world.
The digital world in which we are. If you talk about taking the children for a camp, they say, oh, my child to sleep outside. I want to be with my children here. And moreover, you are going to sleep outside in the bush. The mosquitoes will bite them. Others fear them. Snakes can bite them. But they don't know that they have enough security there. A snake can bite someone anywhere.
So our parents
can be in your house and it bites.
Should just change their mindset, and they allow their children to come for camps. In the camps, we have leaders like Madam Margaret Kaizi. She's a degree holder, a teacher, meaning she knows how to handle the children. She can take good care of them. So trust us with your children. They will be safe, and so far we don't have any regrets in the camps.
Since I joined, I have never heard of a child who was bitten by a snake. Oh, I'm lucky that in the 13 years I have spent there, I've never seen a child drowning in Lake Victoria. Because nowadays teachers are so strict. It is not easy to take them there. And for those ones who want to swim now, we have a swimming pool.
Yes, we have a swimming pool.
They don't go to swim in the lake as it was before. So on top of that, since I'm a DC Chivoga, I'm calling upon all the parents in the Chivoga district to allow their children to join scouting. Again, I'm calling upon the head teachers and directors of government-aided schools and private to allow their children, to allow scouting in their schools, so that it becomes a broadened in the whole nation, and we get good citizens through scouting. If one becomes a scout, I don't think the community can regret why this one is a scout, but they just be jubilating.
And they benefit more.
Yeah, having a scout in their community. So I'd like to call upon the head teachers of the government-aided, the directors and head teachers of the private institutions, whether tertiary or primary, secondary, to allow their children, to allow us start scouting in their schools. They will benefit more.
And we celebrate the head teachers and directors who have been so strong and brave to allow scout activities to be in their schools. Thank you very much. We appreciate the parents who sponsor their children for outside trips and trips within Uganda, who sponsor their children with scout uniforms and camping gadgets. Thank you very much. Madam Margaret, being the DC of Chivoga Scout District, how many schools have got scouting?
You know, I was elected in that year when we got COVID. But so far, the schools which I have visited are like 5.
5.
Yeah. But I thank the DO Chivoga district. He's supporting us so much. He's with us, and he made me a list of 12 schools which he thinks that can join, and their head teachers or their directors are willing. So I hope next term I'll be visiting them. We go on with the training from 1-to-1 school, and then we shall have to make our own camp. Much as Chivoga, much as these ones have finished, I don't mind about the time, provided they have had it, that is fun, and then they get prepared for the next year's camp at Kaz. Yeah.
How many scouts are you bringing to this upcoming national camp? Hopefully,
they might be about 20-30 there.
It's a good number. Yeah. Almost but making a unit.
They're not coming to compete. Oh. They're free campers.
They are going to learn the skills that scouts do have. Wow, thank you very much. What scenarios do you think you can never forget in scouting?
The scenarios that I think I can never forget, mainly those ones which we are, like the meetings, AGMs. Yeah. There are those ones where we are calm, and then there are those ones where it is fire, hot, war. And
like any other organization.
Yes. So I like those. Those are the scenarios mainly, and first and foremost, the one which I will never forget, my first time to go to Kaz.
Oh, how did you feel?
Oh my God. It was in May. Remember, that is the rainy season. We went, we liked it. It was for Nakawa district. No, Ntinda zone maybe. We liked it so much. There is a gentleman called Chisto who came to train us. But it rained, and I felt like
and the rain makes the camp so good.
It was too much on us.
Sorry.
For the first time, the water entered into the tents. We were like, I feared.
You had
I
feared.
said, this one, I'll never come back. Then there is in that very camp, another thing which I will never forget are the temporary latrines we were making before building us these ones which are there.
The rain didn't scare you and run away from scouting? Why?
It did not, because why? I liked what I was doing.
So you became courageous, just like a scout.
Yeah, it made me to become more courageous than before. And it is rare for me to miss the camps. Much as sometimes I don't sleep.
And that's why we are celebrating you today as SSTV Uganda.
Thank you. That's why I don't sometimes leave what? I don't miss.
You don't?
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
I should.
Because you never know. You may miss out with another scenario that you may.
Then that one, the first camp, I had feared. We made those temporary latrines. And I was like,
the L's.
What is this? I feared to enter there because the children were there, but the director was telling me,
the scout toilets are so good to use. They're always clean.
They're always clean.
Yeah.
Don't fear, because this is scouting and we have come here to camp.
And this is real life.
It is not a home. But the pupils were very free. So after like 1-2 days, I got used and I was free up to now. And maybe for that one, I can thank the president as our patron. That they built us some good toilets there.
Which are not in the scout arrangement.
Yes. I would like to ask...
Fit in the modern world.
Yes. I would like to ask them, the patron, mainly the patron, our president, that they make us build latrines. As you know, this water is inconsistent. We cannot be there for a full week and we don't get a shortage of water. So instead, they should put us some pit latrines, even if they put, like for female, 30 stances, and then boys, 30 stances. Those are just enough for us. Because we have even a problem of these people who are coming from up country. Some, even here in the central,
They may not know how to use the
yes,
flushing
there are
ones.
some people who don't know how to use the flushing system toilets. Waterborne toilets are not easy to be used by someone who doesn't know. You find one who squats on the seat.
I know.
They pick those leaves to clean themselves, since they have, some of the units have not come with the
Enough toilet
toilet
papers.
paper. Some don't even bring. They know they are going in a bush. Everything will be there. They're using the local materials. But you will find that one picks that and then he drops it there.
And
They-
in the water toilet, it doesn't work.
they get blockages. So you start suffering, and with this modern world, at least we should be having a standby.
Mobile toilets.
Let's have the permanent latrines.
Or permanent latrines.
They work as the standby now by the helping by helping the other ones which we have in place.
So those
But
who know how to use the water toilets, go for water.
Then
Those who
these
know
ones,
the local way,
they go
and
to-
those who know the scout way, you go the scout way.
They
Me, I
go the
prefer the
scout.
scout way.
I don't prefer it. You might go back when you have fallen sick.
I prefer the scout way because it allows me to be more creative.
Yeah. Anyway, people learn to be creative, and people learn to go through hard situations. If one sleeps outside like that, then if anything happens, one will say, since we have got used to this in cars, let me go here to hide myself and get safe from what is happening. I'm not talking about the wars, but
The survival skills.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Any words of encouragement? Any messages you'd like to send?
Yeah, I would like to send messages of encouragement, mainly to the parents, that they should not fear giving us their children to take them outside for camping. It just helps the children because they are going to learn now the hands-on skills as they are there.
For
The child
example.
builds a latrine himself. Like those are the competitors. They are not using the waterborne toilets we are talking about. They
They're
have
using the
their local
Scout.
ones, the Scout formation
Toilet.
toilets. So if a child learns that, and a child learns to know that the basic things which should be in a home, like building racks, the latrines, urinal, bathroom. There are very many homes, even here in Kampala, you find that they don't have even waterborne toilets. If all people had gone through scouting, I don't think they would build their beautiful houses, and they failed to put on
Toilet.
or to put in toilets or latrines. You find a very good house in a perimeter wall fence, but they are using polythene papers and they throw
Outside.
in
Which is very bad.
They are spreading diseases to
And
different people.
unhygienic.
Yeah. So if that person has ever been a scout, he cannot do that. He knows what to do. She knows what to do. So I urge all people to bring their children to learn scouting, so that when they go back home, they can help them to say, Daddy, this should not be like this. Mommy, it shouldn't be like this. I remember our first time when we went back home and the parents were very happy. They told us, scouting has changed my children. You can see someone who could not wash utensils is now washing at
Because
home.
he has learnt by doing.
Yes, learned by doing. The hands-on skills.
What games do we have in scouting, if I would like to know?
Games. Apart from the Challenge Valley,
Yes.
we are having, I'm going to call it a game. We have the the parades. There is campfire, there are parades. There is this jogging, singing
Morning
and
drills.
jumping, the morning drills, singing. And there are sometimes there is the computer training. Sometimes to the free campers, they go they teach them some little skills, the beginning skills. One who can boat, one who can restart, such things.
What's your best Scout song?
The best Scout song
Like
I
you
want.
feel when they sing this on the campfire.
Oh, I like the song of the founder.
Uh-huh.
Baden Powell, Baden Powell. Whenever they sing that song, I feel and I say, God, if this man has not reached you really, at least sympathize
This time
with
when he
him
reaches
and
you.
let he reaches you
We pray
because
for
of the
Baden Powell.
great job he did for us. Whenever they sing that song, I say, I wish I had a chance of seeing this man. Like I got a chance of seeing Father George Defoe, who started the Xaverian movement.
You got a chance?
I got a chance.
From where?
We when the Xaverian movement was making 50 years, the jubilee, it was a jubilee. Then that jubilee was celebrated in Bukavu, Zaire. I was among the 11 delegates, Uganda, who were invited.
To represent the Xaverians
So
of
we
Uganda.
were sent by the Uganda Episcopal Conference to go and represent Uganda in Bukavu. That's where he was. He was a Canadian. May his soul rest in peace.
In peace.
Yeah,
So the Baden Powell song.
yeah, I like it. So.
I know Scouts, you know that song and you can sing it that side. It's the best song for Madame Margaret.
That is
Kaizi.
the best song to me. Yeah.
Then the best game, because we have different games.
To me, the best game, as I've said, that I take it as a game, campfire.
Campfire, I
Fire,
love
you
that.
Sing, you jump, you dance, and there is that culture when we are again on campfire. We bring in the cultural activities. You see, as the people from up in the north, they dance and take their culture. The Baganda break, Nyankole. That one also is so much interesting.
Yes.
You see people doing different activities according to their culture, and you sometimes admire. Sometimes you say, that one is so difficult, I don't want.
But the people from that particular tribe, they are just enjoying.
They're just enjoying.
Scouting is all over Uganda and all over the world. So we welcome each and every culture. Feel free to come and join us. Reach out to your district commissioner. You can go to website, put in Uganda Scouts Association, search, and then you get results to the people you can connect with. Yes. Look out for SSTV channels, Instagram, Twitter, Nasana Scouts, all over. Scouts are there. When you find a scout putting on a scout uniform just like us, stop him or her, greet him, ask him about scouting. He will tell you, because we are really ready to welcome all the friends of scouting into scouting. Yes, Madame Margaret.
Yeah.
In camps, do we eat?
Yes, we do.
We eat.
We eat
Good food?
good food, provided you have carried it.
Yes.
Yeah. But okay, the leaders are prepared. Some good food there. But if you want to take your children, you have to go well prepared, as our motto says. We go prepared with enough food, enough drinks. You eat, you chat with your children, and they get even interact with the director who they fear most. There becomes more parental than at school, because he knows that he's with the children. They're not going back to meet their parents.
The interaction becomes closer.
Yeah. By the time you go back to school, every child who was there is no longer fearing you, but just respecting you.
And in a friendly way.
In a friendly way. There are those ones who have fear and respect, but now they are removing the fear, and they remain with
The respect.
Yeah.
Wow. Any greetings as we sign out to the viewers of SSTV?
Yes. I salute everybody watching this SSTV, and I thank them for watching the SSTV. I request them to support us more, support the SSTV. It is fully started by Scouts.
Yeah.
I really thank the management. I thank Engineer Nkoyoyo. This Nakawa district is becoming, Nansana district is becoming our model district in Scouting.
Thank you.
A model district. There are very many youths who are working here and gaining skills which are going to help them to become self-reliant people. Yeah, this is what we want to instill in all scouts, hands-on skills, so that by the time they become adults, they can depend on themselves, not becoming dependent to other people all the time. One can create a job according to what she has learned from scouting. Yes.
Thank you very much for visiting us, and we welcome you once again. Feel at home. Whenever you feel like camping, come to NASA now.
Yeah, thank you, dear. And I'm planning to come with my pupils. We shall come and enjoy staying here.
We are doing our best to see the Scout movement move forward, and we would like you, before we say goodbye to you, to discuss for us the Scout sign. You told us how there's a variant sign like this. So how do we sign as Scouts, and why do we sign like that?
For us, we do it like this.
Yes, like this.
Yeah. These we are having 5 fingers.
Yes.
But the 3 are remaining standing when the 2 are bent. Let me begin with the tallest, which shows that duty, we serve our God and maybe the country. Then this one is for myself, this one for other people. Since we say that we are to serve God, country, and other people. Then the biggest finger, this thumb, is holding the smallest one to show that we the powerful are helping the weak ones. We hold them and do some good things for them, encourage them with this. Then this one stands in for our founder, Baden-Powell. When we are using our hands, the hand is flexible, the hands are flexible, that they reach all corners of the world, they reach everybody. So as Baden-Powell started it, that he wanted scouting to go all over the world. So that is what we do. So this is our Baden-Powell, and this is our sign where
we celebrate you, Madam Margaret Kaizi, and we love you so much. Remember us, we are the strong people, we are the Scouts. You the Scout out there, the society is looking up to you. We are expecting the best from you. As we sign, we are protecting the weak. Anytime someone can be the weak, and anytime someone can be the strong. So keep being relevant in any profession you're in. Keep being a good mother, keep being a good father for the benefit of your children and the community at large. Thank you for watching, sharing, liking, and commenting. We love you so much. SSTV Uganda, we are building a Scout mentality. Bye-bye.